being black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip. Clothes with a garment down to the foot. Lil' mama came back and took another look. The fringes and them studs probably got her shook. But all I can tell her, I am not a crook. Whole team winning. Can't do it by myself, I brought my whole team with me. Tonight I need some help, I plan on killing these niggas. And I ain't talking murder, shorty feeling these niggas. I know she probably heard of us, One West, Harlem, New York, since 1969. Looking for an Israelite woman that I can get behind. Take her to the promised land. Show her good niggas exist. Fuck what her mama saying. You understand? Listen. Fourth dimension blue is my cologne. All I did was say shalom, and she offered me a phone number. Especially when I'm in the zone, I tell fire to the moon. Girl, you playing with the wrong. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip. And you ain't never seen nothing like it with a drip so hard, made her straight. She was dying cause the nigga cold as ice and sharper than a knife. I could change your whole life just by making you my white man. Look, that nigga got the boost, biz, sprays, man. Look, that nigga got the garment with the shades, man. Look, that nigga got the spikes on his armband, and he got the Sheila David on his charm, man. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, my lady in the dress, they hating, we dead fresh. I'm making their ass sweat with all this masculinity. I can tell she feeling me, my swag on infinity. And this ain't something you can buy. They asking who am I traded in my suit and tie. And I just got a garment from the captain. Catch me in the club smelling like black. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip.
Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels, thy neck with chains of gold. We will make thee borders of gold and studs of silver. Hebrew drip.
All right, y'all. Shalom. How about Shem Yahshua break your thumb to all the brothers, which means Most High in the name of Christ bless you. And Yahweh Shamar of the Thunder, Shem Yahshua to all the sisters, which means Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Okay, we back at it once again with the Lashawan Qadash. All right, so if you watching live, man, go ahead and hit that StreamYard link to jump in live. You know what I'm saying? Come with all your questions and participate in the class. Also hit the link to sign in for class if you have not received your Hebrew name. You want to be signing in for classes so that you can get credit towards your Hebrew name. Also make sure that you are sharing this video. Share this around the world. All right, we're going to get right into it. Let me share it real quick. All right, so without further ado, I am priest and officer of 1,000 Itazah. This is the Lashawan Qadash class, where we study to learn the Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew language. our biblical language, the language of the Most High, and of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. So first things first, man, we're gonna go over here to this chart so we can practice our Hebrew alphabet. All right. So as you can see right here, this is called the ancient or Paleo Hebrew. All right, these characters are the Paleo Hebrew. Okay, this is what this is way back during Adam's time and Moses' time. This is the alphabet that we knew. Okay, and along the lines, during our multiple captivities, this writing was done away with and wiped away. All right, and we started to pick up the Assyrian Hebrew, which is what this is. This is the Assyrian Hebrew, and this language, this writing comes from our various captivities, namely Babylonian. The Babylonian captivity is where this writing comes from. And then this is the handwriting of the Assyrian Hebrew. All right? But here's the thing, they all have the same pronunciations. They all mean the same thing. Even though they have different writings, even though they look different, you understand? They all mean the same thing and they're pronounced the same way. So we're going to start from right to left because that's the way Hebrew is written. So first we have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Cha. Notice I said Cha and not Ka. All right, there's a difference. There's a difference between Cha and Ka. So you want to make that pronunciation when you see these characters. You see this, it looks like a ladder, or this one, which is a lot of people are familiar with this character right here, or the Ha. But it's not Ha, it's Cha. Okay? This character is not Ha, it's Cha. Ta. Ya. Ka. All right? Ka has different characters in the Assyrian. So what's the difference? This character is the character you use for, standard. You understand? So when you have a ka, this is the character you would see standardly. But you will use this character at the end of the word. So if the ka falls at the end of a word, you will use this, but it still means ka. Same with all of these. All right? Ka, not ka. Ka, la, ma. Same thing with the ma. Use this at the end of the word. Same thing with the na. Na. Use this at the end of the word. Sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, tha. Okay, those are the ancient Hebrew characters. That's the way they are pronounced. So now when you're using these characters, you know how to pronounce them. When you see them in a book or you see them written, you know what they represent. For instance, we have a Tanakh. Right here. All right, the Tanakh, as you can see on the cover, is written in the Assyrian Hebrew. All right, those characters are Assyrian Hebrew. So you want to be able to identify the Assyrian Hebrew characters, not just the Paleo, not just the ancient. You also want to be able to read the Assyrian Hebrew because that's how the Tanakh is written. And that's how many of our official documents are written in Hebrew. Official documents are written in Assyrian Hebrew. So you want to learn these characters so that you can read them. You can read along during the Sabbath service, and you should also be able to write these characters as well. Okay? All right. So now that we have that out the way, we're going to put our words back up on the board from last week. Our verbs, nouns, and adjectives. Again, hit that StreamYard link. It's in the comments. Hit the link. Join us live. Okay. All right, so we got our verbs, our nouns, and our adjectives. Okay, so we're going to go down the list of verbs. The bak means cleave or join together. Mal means circumcised. Hana means behold or look. All right, these are our verbs. All these are verbs, they're actions. Okay, next we have our nouns. What's a noun? A noun is a person, place, or thing. Okay, so our nouns are marabak. Marabak means chariot. In today's terms, we would say car, right? Car or cart is marabak. Okay. Marabak is chariot. Ayar means city. Dab means blood. All right, so those are all nouns. They describe a person, place, or thing, or identify a person, place, or thing. Next, we have our adjectives. Okay, our first adjective is call. Call means all. You see this one a lot in the Tanakh. Call. Rye means evil. Did not put that up. My bad. Hope you can see that. It means evil. Ra means evil. Shachawar means black. Chawam means brown. These are adjectives. What do adjectives do? The adjectives describe those nouns, those person, place, or thing. All right? So, for instance, you have all what? All chariots, all cities, all blood, all, the adjective and the nouns go together. The adjectives are used to describe those nouns. What type of noun is it? The evil chariot, evil city, evil blood, brown city, brown chariot, brown blood, black chariot, black city, black blood. All right? That's how adjectives and nouns are used. However, in Hebrew, the adjective always goes after the verb, noun. Okay? So instead of saying the adjective first and then the noun, you would say the noun first and then the adjective. For instance, city is the noun, evil would be the verb. The adjective. So in Hebrew, you would say, Ayar Ra. Ayar Ra. Okay? However, these will be flipped when you're actually writing it because Hebrew reads from right to left. English reads from left to right. Here's English, here's Hebrew. Keep this in mind. This is important because you're never going to write from left to right. You're always going to write from right to left. Here, I wrote it left to right for an example. But I'll do you better. I'll do you a favor. Okay? We'll write it properly. So, IR. Oops. IR, right. Okay? So I wrote them in color I color coded it so that you can know this is our noun. Sorry, this is our noun, and this is our adjective. So I would write the Hebrew from right to left, but the English left to right. So instead of saying evil city, in Hebrew it would be city evil, which is Ayar Rai. Ayar being city, Rai being evil. Another example. Let's throw our verb in there. Again, I'm writing left to right because I'm writing in English so that you can pronounce it. One second. Okay. I wrote is YAHANNA. HAYAR. Right. My dog. All right, so I have the verb in red, the noun in blue, the adjectives in green. In black are my prepositions. I'm using prepositions to make the actual sentence or phrase. All right, so this is it in Hebrew. In English, I wrote from left to right. In the Hebrew, I wrote from right to left. Now I'm going to write left and right again to give you the translation. YAHANNA is behold or look. Ha is a preposition meaning the. Our noun, city, our adjective. Let me rewrite that. Sorry about that. Again, in English, the adjective comes before the noun. So the evil city. Another preposition, ma, which means of. Another noun, dab, which means blood. So now I use two nouns. And you can see how I use them. Behold the evil city of blood. And I did that just using these three elements. Adjectives, nouns, verbs. YAHANNA, HAYAR, RAI, MADA. Okay, behold the evil city of blood. Okay. Tabak laha marabak kawam. Tabak laha marabak kawam. Lead to the brown chariot. Again, the adjective is following the noun. See, tabak is our verb la ha, which are preposition words meaning to and the. Marabak, which is our noun, followed by our adjective kawam, which means brown. All right, so in English it translates to cleave to the brown chariot, right? Tabak la ha kawam marabak. But in Hebrew, you would say tabak la ha marabak kawam. Okay? Hope everyone understands. Feel free to write that down. break this. All right. So we got Adun, the Malna, Yalagika, Shakarwa, Shakawar, Bahayar, Hayawam, Shama Wana. All right, so what am I saying here? I know it sounds like a lot of words. Might be hard to keep up with. But let me break it down like this. In black, right here, I have my subject pronoun, Adun. This means that it's subservient and plural. Adun is subservient and plural. So that's what I have here in black. And here, in all these places here, these are my, well, for here, this is my conjugated verb. All right? These are my conjugations. Here is a preposition. I'm sorry, a possessive pronoun. Preposition. Okay? Again, verb, nouns are in blue. Adjectives are in green. So what is this saying? Adun, the Malna, Yalagika, Shakawar, Bahasham Ayar, Baha Ayar, Hayawam, Shamawana. What I wrote in English is y'all, which is you plural, will circumcise. Right? That's my verb here, maul. Maul is the verb conjugated for future tense use. You add a tha at the beginning and a na at the end to conjugate circumcise. So y'all will, future tense, will circumcise What is Yalad? I know it's not up here, but Yalad would be son. Yaka makes it y'all sons. Your sons. Alright, your sons. Y'all will circumcise your sons. However, the Shaka war means black. So we put that before sons. Your black sons. Now, you might be asking, why does the your, which would be a preposition or so it's like a possessive pronoun, why would that go before the adjective? Right? The adjective is connected to the noun. So in a way, it's almost as if it's one word. Yawam shama one. I'm sorry. Yaladika shakawar. Yaladika shakawar. All right. It goes together. So this being connected to the yalad still makes it connect to the adjective because the adjective is describing the noun. The noun is talking about your son. So you would add black in front of sons, but it still makes it your black sons. If that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. Let me know if I'm not. All right. So y'all will circumcise your black sons. Baha ayar hayawam shamawna. Baha means in the city. Ayar. In the city is Baha Ayar. We have another adjective, so we're going to put the adjective before the noun because we're writing in English. In the city, what is Shama Wana? 8. Yawam is day. So the noun is day. Shama Wana is the adjective, the 8th day. Okay, so y'all will circumcise your black sons in the city the 8th day. If you know what that means, that's talking about when you circumcise your child, you cannot wait longer than 8 days to circumcise. It has to be on the 8th day. All right, not before and not after. It has to be on the 8th day after your child is born, after your son is born. This is a law for the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians of today. Right, so let me write that in Hebrew so you can write it down. Done. Done. All right, there you go. All right, I hope y'all can see that. Athan, the Malna, Yalagika, Shakawar, Baha Ayar. So like, let me start. Athan, the Malna, Yalagika, Shakawar, Baha Ayar, Hayawam, Shama, Wana. Means y'all will circumcise your black sons in the city the 8th day. Let's change this to thumb. We're going to keep the same sentence up. We're going to change, instead of a thumb, it's going to be a thumb, which is still plural. However, it's coming from a position of authority. A thumb, now what changes, instead of a na at the end, you keep the thought here, change this na into a wa. So now it's the malwa. A thumb, the malwa. Okay. A thumb, the malwa. Yalad yaka. Shakawar. Baha ayar. Ayawam. Shamawana. All right. Y'all men will circumcise your black sons in the city the 8th day. All right. The only thing changes is the na turns into a ma, and the na at the end of the malna turns into a wa, making it the malwa. A thumb, the malwa. Yalagika, Shakawar, Baha Ayar, Hayawam, Shamawana. Let's keep this subject pronoun and change our nouns and verbs. All right, so thumb. Oh, wow. I think a replacement for this word, I could say Shabbat. I think it's really the word I want to use. Nonetheless, we have a thumb, da, the bakwa, all, zaha, dab, kawam. Okay, what does that mean? Do I have any participants in the class? Nope. No sweat. A thumb is you all, or y'all. Played from a position of authority or masculine, right? So this y'all is men. Y'all men. The bakwa, the bak is our verb, which means cleave. Y'all will cleave. All means unto. Zaha means this or that. Zaha is that or this. Then we have our adjective, kawam, which is brown. Da, blood. Right? I want to replace dab with Shabbat, just for the purposes of teaching what Shabbat means. Shabbat does not mean rest. That is not what Shabbat means. Shabbat, which is Sha, Ba, Ta, means family or tribe. So what am I saying? I'm saying y'all will cleave unto that brown family, that brown blood. Dab is blood, Shabbat is family. Dab meaning the actual blood that flows through your body. So like Adam said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. These things mean the same thing. Blood means the same thing. Can mean the same thing, I should say. That's how black people talk. You're my blood, meaning you're not literally flowing through my body or my veins, but you're family. Right? We got the same genetic makeup. Okay? Whereas Shabbat, not to be confused with Shabbat, which is spelled differently, which is why it's important to know the difference. Shabbat. Shabbat means rest. And that's spelled Shabbat. Wow, I put an R. Shabbat. See the difference? It's a very small difference, but it's a big difference. It may seem small, but it's a big difference, okay? Shabbat means rest. Shabbat means family. It's a huge difference. They don't mean anything alike. So that's important to know, all right? Adam, the bakwa, all zaha, the dab, chawam. Or Adam, the bakwa, all zaha, Shabbat chawam. Which means y'all will cleave unto this brown family, blood. Right in Hebrew. Get rid of this. Oh. There you go. So there you go. You can write that down. Adam, the bar, it's like Adam, the bakwa, all zahad, dab, chawam. Y'all will cleave unto that brown family, that brown blood. So does anybody have any questions? If there are any questions, let them be known now. All right, with that, man, we're going to end this class. Preaching Officer I.S.U.P.K. All right, the water for being in here. You understand? So, you definitely want to be learning this Hebrew so that you can be able to read for the Sabbath service. Okay? Not only for the Sabbath service, but of course we have the Passover coming up. And sometimes you might get the opportunity to read from the Tanakh during the Passover. Salaki. I think I said Passover. Salaki. I'm running my words together. The Passover, you will be able to read for the Sabbath service during the Passover, as well as the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You might get an opportunity to read the Tanakh, all right? So you want to go up there and know what you're reading. So it's important, it's essential to be in these classes, in the Lashawan Qadash class, learning the Hebrew, learning how to identify the characters, knowing what they mean. You understand? Not only that, it's important to teach this to your children so they can grow up learning their language. They'll grow up having their own language that they can communicate with you, with their friends, family members in the I.S.U.P.K, all of that. You know what I'm saying? When you salute them, they know exactly what you're saying. They can salute back. All right? That's a beautiful thing, to have your children have their own language, have their own people's language, their culture. All right, so that's why it's very essential to be in these classes. Without further ado, man, we're going to go ahead and end this class. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah to all the brothers, which means Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Yahweh Shema, Lathan Hashem, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters, which means Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. All right, Shalom.
Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. We riding. We riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Yeah, we riding. We riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. U.P.K run the corners and warlike apparel, we put on the whole armor. Fuck the numbers, the Lord with us, we stronger. Niggas in they feelings, but they better keep their distance, cause if they run up on us, it's gonna be an ugly day. We gon' fall on you faggots just like the Kentucky 8. Y'all niggas don't really want no problems, cause we got brothers on Shamar that's itching to get to solve them. Pray to get the order just to follow it. We don't give a fuck about your pride, better swallow it. I'ma ride for my brothers and I die for this truth. Don't believe me, then you could be the proof, nigga. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Mechanic of the Western, surrounded by my brothers, and damn it, it's a blessing. When we pull up on you while you panicking and stressing, acting like a bitch with anxiety, mixed with manic and depression. I can hear your heartbeat, and you scared cause you know them bullets ripping through flesh like sharp teeth. But you can catch the Yah Karab after you get your ass beat. We'll double back and finish the job. We can box it out or shoot shit. Whole team full of killers, don't push us cause we known to get ruthless. You welcome all smoke, we ain't hiding, nigga. If you fucking with my brothers, then we riding, nigga. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding.